some new products, and yeah, we're gonna wash some cars again. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the channel. Today, as you can see from the thumbnail, I'll be testing out a new product that I can use to wash my cars, and this is a foam cannon. This is an inexpensive one. Without further ado, let's check that out. Alright, so this pretty much is a foam cannon that you could attach directly to your own garden hose. You don't have to use a pressure washer. Actually, I was really close to buying a pressure washer from Harbor Freight that was electric, and then I looked into it further and noticed that there's a lot of maintenance that you would have to do to it afterwards, and knowing me, I probably wouldn't be good at that maintenance, and I'd probably ruin it really quick. So I decided to go with this one, which had really good reviews. Let's go on a quick little tour of it. Like I said, you could just connect this to your regular garden hose. This has like a quick release, so you can actually take it directly off, and you can use this sort of like you would a traditional trigger for your water hose. And this goes right back in, just like that. Then you have your different selectors of how much not only how much foam you want to go through. So these are the different levels of foam. So if you want it less foamy, it would be more towards the 1 and 2, and then as you get further along, as you push this in, then you get more foam. If you put it in between, so if you put it somewhere like, like where there is no hole, then basically all that would be going through is the water, none of the soap or detergent. And then this, of course, here gives you sort of that nice spread of foam. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's super simple, and you don't need much detergent to fill this up. Basically what you're doing is you're getting detergent sort of like this, but you're not actually filling it all up. You're pretty much just filling up to that bottom line down here, and then the rest is just water, and that's enough to pretty much fill a car. This is some really thick stuff. Today we're going to be testing this out on a Barth. So yeah, let's do a cold start. Okay, so I got the Barth all nice and wet, and I still had some soap left over, so I'm not going to add some more, and I'm probably going to set it somewhere around the middle. Maybe I'll go a little bit more. Oh, that's a lot. Let's see how that comes out, and then I'll set this down so y'all can see. So that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna bring the car inside. Like I mentioned earlier, I was thinking about getting a pressure washer. It's probably a little bit too much maintenance for me. So as far as this one, maintenance wise, they do recommend that after you use it, you fill it up with just some clean water and let it run through. That way there is less chance of calcium buildup. But pretty much that's it. That's what I like about it. You can connect it to your own garden hose. You can just clean it with some water straight through, and there isn't a lot of bits and pieces that you have to worry about in the longevity, and it's not electrical, so you don't have to connect it and worry about wiring and whatnot. And it's very quiet compared to like an air compressor or even the electric one, which makes a little bit of a noise as well. Next in the box, I'm not going to use, actually I am using everything in there, but yeah, from Chemical Guys. Actually, let me take this out of the bag. Yes, we have a clay bar kit. So here's the clay bar itself, and here is the clay lubricant. And for those of you who have never used the clay bar, basically you're just taking off all the little contaminants on the vehicle that you don't actually see. You might be able to feel it if you rub your hand through it, but basically this is going to gently take away all those contaminants that are left over after washing and before waxing. Now, I don't know a lot of people that do this. They usually just wash, and then others wash and wax. But this is a nice little thing to do in between, just to get out all those little things that are left over. Yeah, let's do that. This is what this looks like. It's a little sticky. This needs to get lubricated. You can't just go about rubbing the car with it. So that's what the lubricant is for. And I think I'm just going to start off on the hood and just give you guys a quick little example of what that looks like. You just want to give a little bit of spray around the area you're going to start off with. You also want to spray your clay bar. It smells a lot like Colgate. And then you're basically just going to rub around. And because this car is in really good condition, pretty clean, I've washed it a few times already, I'm probably not going to pick up a whole lot, but it is going to get some stuff that I don't see. Now you can see a lot more specs. This is now just from doing the hood and the front bumper on a really small Abarth. So yeah, you can see how this is working and taking out all those little things that you can't see with the naked eye, and you can't barely feel, but this clay bar will take it off. All right, now I got a couple more things from Chemical Guys, and here's one. This is to apply your wax. We also got the butter wax itself. Let's get to it. For the Chemical Guys butter wax, which smells really good, and just, you know, circular motions, just adding on the wax. And then I have some microfiber cloths that I'm going to be using to remove it. Wax is all dried up. I just hit it with the dry microfiber cloth, and look at that. That's like a mirror. And just so you could kind of see the difference on the other side, see how it still has like a lot of dullness if you really look close. And then once you get to this side, just complete shine. Looks really good. Camera does no justice to it. Looks way better once it's waxed. And also once it's waxed, anytime you're out and there's some sort of moisture or anything that usually sticks to the car, it's just going to come right off. So if you do this, you do a lot of maintenance as far as cleaning to the car, it'll stay clean for much longer. Okay, so next up I have this glass cleaner. This stuff is really good. It's almost like wax for your window, but it, you know, without that stubbornness of getting off like the wax does, but it keeps the windows super clean. So we're just gonna spray this and remove that with a microfiber cloth. Something a lot of people don't talk about is, you know, keeping the things that you use to clean themselves. So the microfiber cloths, things like that, wash them. You know, your washer usually has a setting for sanitary washing, and that should do it. Same goes for all the equipment. Like I mentioned earlier, you know, I clean that out with water just to get any buildup of calcium out, and then all my rags, the wash rag, the buckets themselves, they're all gonna be clean. And so when I go to use them next time for cleaning, they do a good job at what they're supposed to do. Also, you probably saw while I was washing, I did the whole 2 bucket thing, so that one of them has detergent, the other one has water, so I'm not transferring any dirt back into the soapy water. So guys, I got a package in, and this is from the Curb Store. Pretty cool shirt, which I'll show you, and some stickers as well. Check them out. The stickers, I got 2 different kinds, and it's pretty hard to tell from here. Well, you can see this one, the reverse is at the bottom, and it's only 5 gears, so that one is going to be for the Abarth. This one, just like my Porsche, reverses at the top left with 6 gears total, so that's going to go on the Porsche. I may wait till the windows get tinted to put this on. I'm not sure, or maybe I should put it on the windshield. This one for sure, you know, the Porsche, it doesn't have much windows, so it's going to go probably in the front. Yeah. The front of the shirt has this small circular, the Manual Gearbox Preservation Society. As you can see, it has the reverse at the top left with 6 gears, just like my Porsche does. So that's supposed to be just like that. Let's check out the back. The back basically has the exact same circle, but taking up majority of the back. So now the car I'm just gonna finish. Not gonna have you guys watch me wax an entire car, but it's gonna look great. I'll add some final photos of what it looks like, and the Porsche's all washed, looking good. Not gonna wax or clay bar that because it is vinyl wrapped. I think there are certain things, certain types of chemicals and things you have to use on that type of wrap. I think it looks fine as soon as you wash it and dry it. I don't think it needs anything other than that, especially because it has a satin finish. But yeah, we'll link the chemicals and materials that I use down below in the description. If you have any questions, please comment. Thanks again for watching. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are being safe and healthy, and you know, we get through this. Have some more content as far as like things like gimbals, and like have like 3 different types that we can use, and I can show you what the differences are. But yeah, thanks again for watching. I'll talk to y'all later. Oh yeah, please like, comment, share, subscribe, please. All right, thanks. Later.